they had, or the gate, and they put in a really nice, really big, thick gate so nobody can run into it. Yeah, some of the reaction logic doesn't make any sense because, yeah, the gate that you have.
Get up, you lazy cows.
Where's the 12 at 23 standby?
Lord, they're just kind of like you, Scott. They just get in the way. That one wants to challenge me. There. They don't like that noise.
Can you show DC and 85 out at 4204 West Cherry, attempt to contact.
10-4.
This is 181.
Go ahead and pull up to the front in front of 191.
Yeah, you're right, because I noticed that that was the worst one we came up to since.
And I don't know that the little quad goes over this anymore. I think they take another little route. There could just be a bunch of cows back in there. But this is the rocky part too.
Yeah. Yeah, my apartment complex has behind one of the major dumpsters is a little container of dog shit bags.
Okay.
And they're green, so I would grab a couple of them. I let my dogs walk out, and only Sam would take a shit. Buddy won't anymore.
Little Buddha.
He won't do it. So I take him out and
Nicely identified,
bark
Mike.
for him to do his business, and I clean up after him. But anyway, I happened to bring one of those back with me to the shop a couple days ago, and then Byron told me about the water issue. He said, put a bag over there. I go, yes, sir.
Watching everything. Looks like a little ATV's been driving through here. That's kind of weird. But if you think about it, this is pretty wicked coming up if this was all completely mud. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
There's some pretty steep stuff to go up.
What's the 12?
Yep, that's what we experienced last time.
And as slippery as it
Check
was
to see if there is the active RO regarding this.
down there past the gate, that should have been really slippery, but I think it was a good runoff. Uh-oh, there's some more cows hiding up here.
Yeah,
that's a lot of them.
Another water trough area over here.
There's a little salt break up.
Maybe not.
Look at that one sitting there leaving you a cow pie.
All right. Grab the water hole.
Wait for him to come.
So you Sam 159, we're code 4. We have a second in custody.
10-4.
There he is.
Right, 28 and 230
That one looks like cow dog.
You really miss your cow dog.
Oh, I got Mama Lucy. He works out good. I bet she'd be riding out front and spinning around, barking and going crazy.
Well, but he hasn't been served.
What's it 12?
Okay, well, look at U.S. government property, huh? I'll try explaining that one to them.
where you let your management hash that problem out. We should carry one for emergencies.
Yeah, the government does. Like the sheriff cars we saw yesterday. They even got 10 snips. Can you believe that? They can sit there and they can scissor along on sheet metal.
Yeah. I'm surprised they don't have any angle grinders. It wouldn't surprise me if they had a big old inverter and angle grinder to cut padlocks.
Yeah, well, that's when they get the chainsaw one that they go, or the motorized one where they go, and it's got that big disc like the fire truck ones.
Yeah.
Sit there and do their thing.
Standing by near apartment 52.
That's a lot of rocks built out there. Hopefully it doesn't look like this compound. We're out to get to the
Government Plaza.
propane tank.
I say 12 minutes. Out with the RP. Down tonight.
Oh my God.
So I get on my computer.
Lord have mercy on this country.
And I was watching some of the Democratic debates, and the way I was watching it, I just got this really
Sick feeling.
yeah. I couldn't watch it. I mean, it was. I watched maybe like a half an hour of it,
Yes,
and I walked away. Whereas my computer was still playing it, but I was doing something else, and I was like, oh no. Yeah, these kids have no idea what they're voting for. They think socialism is for social issues.
Then they need to go to the other countries that have that so that they can live in that. And I don't understand why Bernie Sanders is campaigning here on that foundation. That's just not what we're about around.
No, I really don't, because I want people to look at my record. People are treating me sometimes as though
I say 137.
I've been on the record on a lot of these issues. 137. The real question.
You can send me any message right now.
She's being politically correct on her record.
Ms. Clinton went on her position saying Barack Obama took more money from Wall Street than anybody who's ever run.
403.
Wow, pressure is on Julie. How important is it for her
40
to release? She's going to have to pay.
Yeah, I'm told CWS is at 400.
A lot of people, a lot of her supporters, including me, who never understood why she
4976.
That woman supports Hillary Clinton. One of the moderators. Oh my God.
Why she needed to do it. She's very well off. She's not going to take this money. If she chose to do it,
They paid her to
Say that?
They're saying, well, nobody else does. Why is it only happening to me? that, frankly, she's going to be the Democratic standard bearer. I'd like to know what's in there. Stay away, frankly. I'd like to know what's in Donald Trump's background if I'm a Republican. That hasn't been fully vetted. Everybody's promising a transparent campaign, Jesse, but let's see who falls through. Meanwhile, she's still got a substantial lead in South Carolina ahead of the primary.
Yeah, she's going to smoke her in South Carolina. You know, do you think there's going to be like a 47% kind of deal in these transcripts? Even if it is, there's no audio or video.
Very good.
It's going to really have a huge effect. If you really want to find out
Surprised to see there's still a little water left down.
I love watching Hillary deal with protesters, though, because she's so much of a control freak, she can't parlay it to her advantage, like Trump says, you know, I'll punch the guy in the face. Because she's wound too tight, and then you have, like, Black Lives Matter crashing her, you have these Benghazi protests, hopefully Cindy Sheehan's going to start camping out in Chappaqua. I love by these protesters.
I mean, Andrew, for somebody who's worked on campaigns, when you don't answer a question or you don't give the people what they want, one, it leaves room for speculation, and sometimes speculation can be worse than actual results. That's right, and it looks like she's trying to cover something up, and the cover-up is always worse than the cover.
Has your contact the RP confirmed that this was on the east side, or correct, the west side, the Kingsburg side of the road?
People know that she and Barack Obama took big Goldman Sachs money. I agree, though. I want to see the speeches. I want to see what she said about I want to see what she said about the Bin Laden raid, that she got paid a lot of money for. But Sandra, I think this issue with her emails is getting...
Audible at the Bodlin Leather Shop, 190 by Avenue 304. It's showing September South, being trip RP City.
And putting it on server, and then the conspiracy, the cover-up, to hide it.
Well, he's making it, so...
Yep. Yeah, having that big heavy wagon back there is going to make him climb everything. So I have been in a two-wheel drive vehicle up to the very top of Stokes in a Ford F-250 two-wheel drive pickup. When SC Communications came out there, they were in a Chevy Silverado or a GMC 1500, but they also had a huge back on the back of it, and they were able to make it up there. So,
okay.
So I guess the name of the game is have weight on your back tires. And we didn't have any weight on our back tires. Yeah, so I was checking out more of those wireless chargers that you were talking about. So the iPhone is the one that has the plug, got the plug-in on the bottom.
Okay.
And the Android phones have little contact points on the inside.
Yeah, so do you like slip them into the battery?
No, all you do is you just lay it on top of it, on top of the battery, and you make sure that those contacts make contact with those little there's two little pins, and you tape it. There's some adhesive backing, double-sided tape.
I was wondering about that because that kind of looks like that would be kind of nice instead of, you know, having to flip the case open and pull the little thingy out and shove the wire in there. All you do is you just set your phone down onto the charge pad.
Now they only have 1 amp chargers. It's only 1 amp at 5 volts. That's all it does.
Okay.
Which I think is okay. Keep everything nice and cool. It's for Android.
If you haven't already done so, you can quit all units from Gary and 85.
The way I was able to solve my problem was I turn off my Astron power supply. And I leave it off until I need to turn it back on again. I plug all the phones into the power supply, then I turn the power supply on. And when I do that, I seem to get consistent charges. When everything is plugged in and turned on, and I plug it in, it doesn't seem to work. I don't know why. Maybe the the voltage regulators in these need to be cool.
I don't see no ruts in the road.
Be on it.
They just look like a bunch of cows walking down through here.
I think it's up the road here a little bit.
It's up on the saddle on the other side of the rock.
Yeah.
Sort of shade so why are you messing around with generic cost of $32 for it when you can shave with Harry's high quality
58%.
Yeah, I just bought all kinds of toiletry items for myself, and then as I was coming back home, I heard this commercial. I bought all new razors, shaving. I didn't buy any shaving cream. I had that. All new soaps and stuff. Spent $47 on a few items at CVS. When I could have spent $30 over at Walmart, but I don't really want to go to Walmart.
Wally Park.
They don't really treat their employees all that good, all that well.
So go to harrys.com right now. Enter code 1000 at checkout. That's harrys.com. Code 1000. Have you taken a close look at Schneider's team driving opportunities?
Wait to
As a
see
team
where he's
driver,
at.
you and your partner
I bet he's going really slow. Look, there's another cow with one of those little... Oh, look, it's giving you a Hershey squirt.
Very nice.
Now including sign-on bonus.
Good Lord.
22382.
Take a closer look today at team driving with Schneider.
Must be kind of nice to just stand shit anywhere you want.
Small business owner operators.
You can't do that in the streets. You get arrested for a PC 314, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
However, the rules have changed. If you're on a freeway, on the freeway and you gotta take a shit, and there's nowhere to go, you can actually go in front of your vehicle and take a shit, and you won't get arrested.
Wow. Probably because so many people do it, they'd have to arrest everybody, huh?
Yeah, it was my neighbor said that.
That is going to be amazing. You can see the entire interview tonight when you tune in at 10 p.m. Eastern. I know you will. It's right here only on Fox News. And just 4 days to go until Super Tuesday. New polling showing Donald Trump dominating in 77 states that will vote on March 1st. But one thing that came up in last night's Republican debate...
My sale of Adam, negative contact copy on that.
I just hope he doesn't break a drive line or an axle or something. He's probably taking it really slow.
Senator Ted Cruz.
Go ahead.
My sale of Adam. You're right at 352 North Sacramento. Control number 106.
I want to say that
Jordan.
that's what we backed up to turn around back there. You know? I think. I don't know. There's where the pipe's at down here to the left.
Oh,
Put the
okay,
drop down
right
through
over there.
400 green.
You can see a little bit of well, maybe that's not us. Oh, no, that's not us.
They had a rough weekend that weekend between Bill and Hillary. They had a rough week.
And here are the actual numbers. An average of recent general election matchups. Marco Rubio beats Hillary Clinton by nearly 5 points. Ted Cruz tops her by a fraction of a point. Donald Trump trails her by nearly 3 points. So, and I heard you, Sandra, while I was leading up, like this, tight. So what does he mean by when you beat her in a big way?
Yeah,
you have to ask him that. I mean, when we have the polls in front of us and we show the polls,
The rating site's right
badly.
there.
In some polls it does beat her, but it's usually only a couple of points, right? So I think that's definitely been fact-checked a few times since last night's debate.
And the claim was that somehow we broke the pipe, which I don't know.
No, I don't know. I think what
Did I hear that?
it had. I remember hearing that about a broken pipe, but it was more had to do with the scarring up of the road.
In every single primary, they've set turnout records. The Democratic turnout is down. And in a general election, he stacks up kind of nicely. He's anti-Iraq war. He's running a general election campaign right now. He said he's okay with some Planned Parenthood stuff that they do. He doesn't want to be the evil guy.
I was one on citrus and drop 242 Sunlight. East side of the train track.
And he hasn't even gotten
It was particularly about because all of the focus they've got on him, the issue of women, so on and so forth. But it's interesting, Andrea. What do you think about this idea of redrawing the Republican Party? It does have more intensity. It does have more energy among the voters, young people, Hispanics coming that what Republicans want? It's not what the party infrastructure wants. It seems like in fact the audience against him last night. I mean, screaming crowds, just like the last debate.
Yeah, I think we got screwed right up here around this little bend because we had to walk over this boulder thing and up along the fence line.
He talked about women's health. That got a lot of
really close.
Well, if you want to stop the pickup truck right here, wait for the guy to get behind us.
I'm trying to find out where it was spun out at. It had to be right in here. This is it. This is where we're going, trying to get up in here.
Yeah.
This is it right here. You want to get some
So
pictures
I've got to
of
take back up a tad bit, and I'll be able to get some pictures.
Because you normally wouldn't see someone running to get the primary and the general at the same time.
Right beside the one.
Take a leak.
The mention of Planned Parenthood last night was interesting. And we've heard Donald Trump say that Planned Parenthood doesn't support the abortions that they do, but he says they do a lot for millions of women. So then we wake up this week and we find out that Planned Parenthood just dropped 7 figures in a pro-Clinton ad buy. So I wonder if the other side isn't looking at this and also seeing Donald Trump maybe start to run a general election.
No, the other side is looking at Donald Trump and saying he wants to defund Planned Parenthood, and you're saying, why would we want a guy who wants to defund us? Look, here's the problem for Donald Trump. Yes, they're having record turnout in Republican primaries, but they're turning out against him as much as they are for him. He's winning, but he's not winning by majority. He's winning by plurality. He's got tons of people who hate this guy in the Republican Party. That's the problem. I'm not sure if we'll be able to consolidate the party.
137, another 56.
Hey, truck's coming.
There's enough Republicans in the Republican Party
It's going to be orange belt.
to care what he said about
Position 344.
that, to me, as an observer of politics, it's a pretty jaw-dropping. No, it is jaw-dropping that the party listens to Donald Trump and says, okay, we're okay with that. It's astounding.
I'll come up to you.
Master Bridge, Mr. Brian QB is 1230 of 1982.
We're looking at this in Nashville, Tennessee, waiting for him in Fort Worth, Texas, at the convention center, waiting for him to step up. He put out on his Twitter feed and social media that he had an announcement to make. We don't know the topic of that announcement, what he'll be talking about, but there's a crowd gathered there, obviously there for whatever the rally and event was already planned, and now it's from the media are gathering too. We're all very
A lot of that's been filled in. I mean, there's some ruts over here off to the right, but other than that, it looks like the
cows have kind of stopped it down.
yeah.
We'll be touching on those while we're watching together as it happens live. And move on. Should parents have a say in what their kids read in school? One mom,
Yep, because when I was in 8th grade, a Muslim person wrote my history book, and he said a lot of bad things about Jesus.
104, 7384.
He wrote the so-called Jesus Christ.
See, we never went
No.
up here after that.
No.
This anything from here on is unfounded claim.
Big one right here.
Yes, sir. All right.
Brian, I just considered local clearance to 20 prior contact.
Yeah, my middle school history book for 8th grade for Civil War. It was written by a Muslim. Didn't really say a whole lot of nice things about Jesus when it was time to